Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be comparing the Ryzen 5 1400 versus the i5 7400, the i3 6100 and the Pentium G4560. First of all, I need to tell you some important things. I'm using two Kingston Fury sticks of 4 gigs of RAM each, running at 2133 MHz. Yes, you heard me right, 2133 MHz on all processors. I say that since Ryzen seems to take a big advantage of memory frequency more than Intel, according to reviewers on Ryzen 7. So on Ryzen 5, I bumped up the frequency to 2666 MHz using XMP on the motherboard. On the Intel processors, I couldn't do so since my motherboard doesn't support frequencies over 2133 MHz. I'm just testing it with what I have. I couldn't afford faster memory, I'm sorry guys, but I could bump it up to 2666. Just keep in mind that if you use higher frequencies, it will run better. Also, the BIOS of the motherboard is up to date, the latest one released on March 28th. If there is any major upgrade to the BIOS that gives a noticeable performance difference, I'll let you know or update this video in the description. I'll just keep an eye out for any performance improvements. Also, I'm not under any NDA. I didn't get this for free or anything. I had to buy it with my own money. I didn't get paid to say good things about Intel or AMD. I didn't get any of the products for free. Just the CPU was available on my local store to buy for some reason. The processor is not out officially, so I found that kind of weird, but I bought it so I can give you the benchmark. Then for the motherboard, I got an AsRock Fatality AB350 Gaming K4. That was the cheapest one that was available in my country, that's why I got that one. But for now you have to see how it runs with 2666 MHz on the RAM. I once again apologize about that. And these are gaming tests. These are not for productivity, only gaming. If you want me to test productivity, I don't know, video rendering, all that kind of stuff, any of those benchmarks, let me know in the comments so I can start working on that. So the games I'll be testing will be Battlefield 1 first of all on the single player mission, so I can make the same sequence and see the differences. Then I'll do Fallout 4 on Diamond City. Then I'll do GTA 5, the benchmark tool. Then Hitman on Marrakesh, since it's a place full of NPCs and stuff going on at once. Then Assassin's Creed Unity, running in Paris. Just Cause 3, just blowing up a gas station. That kills the frame rate for me using, I don't know, the i3 or the G4560, so I thought it was a good plan. Then The Witcher 3, just into Novigrad. And finally Rise of the Tomb Raider on the geothermal valley, since it seems to be more CPU bound. So for what I could see on many games, the i3 6100 was very close to the performance of the Ryzen 5 1400, which was very disappointing. For example, Rise of the Tomb Raider ran terrible compared with the Intel processors, so I suspect that with faster memory it should be possible on some games to get to the i5. But I expect gaming performance to be between the i3 and the i5, and on some games that take advantage of the extra cores closer to the i5. I'm talking if the memory was faster. But AMD claims that with more BIOS updates and game optimizations we'll be getting better performance, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. As I said at the beginning of the video, I'll keep you updated if something changes, if I see a big performance improvement. But so far this seems to be like many people said. It won't beat i5s, it should be close, but it will be better on productivity. I will have to do some rendering tests and all that kind of stuff to see if that's true too. So it seems that if you only want to game, an i5 is a better choice. But if you are thinking about streaming or doing some productivity into your PC, it's decent on gaming. If you boost fast memory, it should be between an i3 and an i5, sometimes closer to an i5 depending on how CPU bound the game is and how it uses the extra threads. But you'll see on many games that the usage of the Ryzen CPU is lower. In some games the i5 was over 90% or hitting 100, and the Ryzen CPU was at 90 to 80. So it seems that the Ryzen CPU should be able to do more. Anyway guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you keep enjoying the video. Thanks for watching and see you next time.
What the hell are Crystal Dawn doing? Don't mind on her.
Hey, what's up?
I could just about strangle you. Stomach cramp. What kind of idiot eats a shellfish from a buffet?
C'est quelque chose de plus banal.
That's right. You're
What's happening out there?
Fall upon your knees before the infernal fire!
Watch it.
By order of the hierarch, whosoever conceals a mage in their home shall burn alongside him or her.
You, head down to the old radio. Get the generator working. We need to get one last transmission out. And let the other settlements know what's coming. I'll do whatever.
I need more wood for the fire.
They needed most of the lumber to repair the guard towers. We'll have to make do with what we have.
Well, if they need arrowheads for the battle, then I can certainly come.
Lara, I'm sorry if Sophia was less than welcoming.
I understand. I'm just glad you were there to vouch for me.
My people have spent decades fighting outsiders. It's not an easy habit to break. See if you can lend a hand with the preparations. a little